Hey guys, how we doing? Happy Monday. Chase here at EVERBULLISH. Today's Momentum Monday. I'm going ahead and getting my stock screeners out for you guys at everbullish.com, putting them up on my website. And now that I have my setup here, you don't have to visit it if you're not interested or don't want to. So I just got done putting it up. Let's go check it out. That song we were listening to, by the way, to get things started on a nice Monday. I've mentioned before I love Mondays, Momentum Mondays. Because this is when we get the information on how we're going to swing trade the rest of the week. And that song was called The Underdog by a band called Spoon. They're from here in Austin, Texas. And today I am repping my Retro 12 shirt. These are for sale somewhere in Wimberley. But anyway, a little bit more of my passions. I've mentioned trading, I've mentioned golf. Love the Hill Country area after living in Houston for a long time. So it's incredible to be back, and this is where I'm planting my roots again. So anyway, check out Spoon. They've got an incredible library. So we're gonna go to everbullish.com. We're gonna leave yesterday's post, and we're going to go to stock screeners. So I'm gonna keep this simple. I published this yesterday. I want to talk to it again today. I'm going to put this out for the Reddit guys as well, if anybody's following. Monday, April 5th, Momentum Mondays and swing trades. I'm keeping it simple this week. I don't think there's any way to lose money this week. And the reason I say that is because the interest rate fears are kind of being digested. I've mentioned before, I'm not worried about them. I don't really care. Tech sold off more than it should have. We have an accommodating Fed. What else do we have going on, right? We've got an accommodating Fed, and we've got helicopter money coming from the government, or from the Fed, I should say. And then the ability to make interest rates move is not going to come from the shorts. Somebody mentioned that in one of my posts. The shorts don't have anything to do with it. Even shorting an ETF doesn't have anything to do with it. Even large institutions shorting the price of the Treasury doesn't have anything to do with it. Remember, the only way to change interest rates is to change the Fed funds rate, and then there's an inflationary effect that happens when they do that. It's supposed to echo, but it doesn't always happen. Look at Japan. They've had negative interest rates for over 20 years now. I remember when it was only 10 years that they had negative interest rates, and we all said that no one could survive like that. And what they're doing is you know what, I'll make another video about what they're doing. Let's get to this. I want to keep it short. Here's the deal. The stock screener is up. I've mentioned before, I publish stock screeners every Monday. My stock screeners are very, very simple. I'm going to give away one of the metrics in there. There's 3 metrics. You know what, I'll give away 2. I go to uptrending stocks in Fidelity Active Trader Pro. It's very simple. I do a search for uptrending stocks with 3% up on 15% higher volume, knowing that there's low volume on Mondays, particularly early when I try to do this, around 8:45 or 9 o'clock. So I do that, and then if there's any stocks on that list that I recognize, I actually just screenshot it as well in my own personal trading, and then I go to Stockmaster and I cross-reference. So I've mentioned before, Stockmaster is the best app out there. I stand by it. And I will just cross-reference every stock that I have on each list. There's 50 on each list, 150 per device, and I have 3 devices. And that's with the free app. So let's go back to it. I thought I'd holler that out. Market's actually pulling up down. I didn't expect that. So the trade of the week for all swing traders, very simple, very easy. The train of thought I was on earlier, just buy TQQQ. It's the 3 times levered on the NASDAQ. We're going to have an up week. If we don't, you're going to have an up week next week. I don't expect that we don't. And tomorrow is turnaround Tuesday. There's too much volume out there and too many bulls to not be going after the easy trade. Don't make this harder than it is. That's one of my biggest problems with trading. But that's the easy trade. I think you should follow. If you do, you'll be happy. If you don't, you know, good luck in whatever else it is that you're trading, because there's a ton of opportunity. I also like LabU, but I'm sure that my followers are tired of hearing about that. So on the stock screener, right now I see 1 stock that I know. Actually, I see 2. So on here we have Playboy. I know Playboy, this is like the 3rd or 4th relaunch of Playboy, PLBY. Don't ask me how I know that. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, there's been a lot of pub and a lot of press on it. VIH is another one in there. So VIH is really cool. It's a SPAC that is being established to gain traction on the Bitcoin mining. They're basically raising money and mining cryptocurrencies, or they have the intention of mining cryptocurrencies. They also have warrants. So check out the warrants if you want some leverage. As far as the downtrends, there's only 3. There's 4 now. ZOM, LGHL, don't know that one. I don't know any of these. But as I mentioned before, and I will continue to hammer it home, the simple number of stocks that are trending up 3% on 15% higher volume and down 3% on 15% higher volume is indicative of the moves of the market as far as non-fundamental moves, but more of news or buzz or pub or PR or the whatever it is. Kramer did a special on him. Somebody did a hit piece on him. Shout out Ride. Shout out SOL, SOS. There's all kinds of reasons, but these are the most in my mind. These are the most determinable trades that will continue a trend in a similar direction to where they have been going. And then just the sheer numbers. So there's 4 stocks that are on the down list, and there's over 15 that are on the up list. That just tells me we're gonna have a big up market. This has worked. It doesn't work every time, but you have to have a hypothesis to either prove or disprove. This is mine. Go to EVERBULLISH.com, check it out. I have changed a couple things. Meant to mention this. I took away the top 25 performance as well as just the top 25 idea. That was an original idea, and it turns out that there's a whole bunch of other companies that are doing that. I don't know if it was subconscious. I wasn't trying to copy anybody. But the point I was trying to make, and I believe I've already established, is that superior stock picking does beat a lot of other investment methods, and it is important, particularly over indexing. I proved that. It was taking up a lot of space on my page, and instead I replaced it with the video section as well as the podcast section. So I just think that's better for me. It's better for you. It's better for anybody I'm trying to help, and any of my the people that follow me, and it'll help them make more money than just looking at a static list of 25 stocks that I like for the year to prove to you that I know how to pick stocks. So that's not the point. Anyway, with that, the Ever Bullish One podcast is available. I'm going to do a longer version that I won't put on YouTube so that I can get some cross followers there. Please subscribe, follow it, and when you do it through IV.FM, the IV podcast and Discovery app. It's the best app out there. It's the best catcher out there, and the main reason is that when I mention things like Fidelity Contrafund or Will Danoff or whatever, it aggregates those tags similar to all the other podcatchers. This one just does it better. And it will scrub the internet and all other podcasters out there, and it will actually show me all the other videos, all the other podcasts where either he's a guest or he's discussed, and even more so when I throw out that I'm investing in biotech stocks. That episode will be linked to other podcasts that talk about biotech stocks, and you will discover people that are better than me and people that are also talking about the same thing. And this is true of hobbies, writers, actors, athletes, discussions, anything in the world. It will be the next big time company out there in this space, and it just simply makes your life easier. So I'm done with that. IV.FM, download the app and listen to me on it. If you do so, take a screenshot, send it to me, and I'll send you all my portfolio. Let's just do this. Get ahead of myself. I'll send you a portfolio for free. Just pick one of the 3 that you like. All right, great. ChaseEverbullish.com, the Stock Sherpa on YouTube. Signing off as always. Let's get rich. Check out the Stock Screener page to see what I talked about today. Best.